What's up guys, it's your boy PJ the Paradox Nerd back again with another video, and today I'll be doing an unboxing and review of Sideshow Collectibles Mythos Emperor Palpatine aka Darth Sidious. So this statue has gotten some negative feedback from collectors in regards to the pose and the mixed media that they used for his robe. I mean, they were pretty negative to the point where it was convincing other collectors who were on the fence to cancel their pre-order or even convince them to not pre-order this piece at all. But for me, those negative comments didn't bother me at all, and I wanted to see for myself if this piece was worth keeping in my collection. So here I am doing this unboxing and review on this Mythos statue. Let's see if those haters are correct. But before I get into my unboxing, I just want to mention my 5,000 sub giveaway, which is a Hot Toys Luke Skywalker deluxe figure from The Last Jedi. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel and ding that notification bell so that once I hit 5,000 subs, I will randomly do a live stream where I randomly pick a winner from the live chat using a randomizer. Alright, without further ado, let's unbox this Sith Lord right now. Alright, so let's open it up, and as you can see, everything is packaged really well. Let's take a look at the Force using right hand. And as you can see, he's shooting lightning out of his palm right there, and that looks pretty good. Really nice details on his skin, as you can see. And let's take a look at the other hand, and you can see his fingers are all like you know, wrinkled, and you can see the hand wraps are sculpted really nice. Let's take a look at the lightsaber holding left hand, and really love the igniting blade effect that it has on the lightsaber, and you can see really nice details on the lightsaber hilt. Let's check out the portrait here, and you can see this portrait looks amazing. This is probably one of the best looking Emperor Palpatine portraits I've ever seen. It definitely looks like Emperor Palpatine in the Revenge of the Sith movie, and man, that looks really good. Love the wrinkles. Really beautiful sculpt on this portrait. And let's pull out the base here. And as you can see, the base is similar to the Mythos Vader. I just feel that the color tones of the lava is definitely different from the Mythos Vader. And you can see the base art here, and as you can see, I have 940 out of 2,000. But yeah, really beautifully sculpted base here. Love the rock formation that is around the lava. Alright, so let's move on to the sash here. And as you can see, the sash is made out of some sort of PVC material. They probably went with PVC just to prevent any QC or any breakages, just because it's pretty flimsy and thin. And last but not least, let's take out the body here. And definitely be careful when you're taking the body out of the foam packaging. You don't want to snap anything off. And you can see the robe is mixed media, and the rest of his outfit, including his boots, are sculpted. And yeah, so far looking pretty good. Let's put this bad boy together. All right, so let's start off with the base, and as you can see, this base looks really good. I love how the rock formation is sculpted. Really good textures and details on the rock formation, and also love how the lava turned out. Really good color tones on the lava, you know, gives off the look and feel like it's real lava. And also love how it's flowing down the rocks right there and on the sides. Looks really good. But overall, man, really impressed in how this base turned out. And in just a second, I'm going to show you guys how to put the rest of the body onto the base. And you kind of have to angle the peg in a certain direction so it could fit on just like so. And as you can see, Looks really good. Love how it gives the statue like a levitating effect. And let's put on the his left hand here, holding the lightsaber. Now you have to adjust the his sleeves in a certain way. I adjusted them where it's kind of showing his hand and the lightsaber hilt, just like so. Take your time when you are futzing around the sleeves here. Alright, so let's swap out the lightsaber holding hand with the regular left hand. And as you can see, his fingers are curled up. They look pretty damn nasty. He needs some lotion. He needs a manicure. And I adjusted the sleeve so that you could see all that nastiness. Alright, so let's move on to the sash here. And as you can see, the sash is magnetized, so you could easily slap it on. And that looks pretty good. And next up is his right hand. So I pulled back the sleeve here to expose the slot. Then I took his Force Lightning right hand and popped it right in. And adjusted the sleeves. And that looks pretty damn good, guys. So far, this statue is turning out really nice. Alright, so let's put on the portrait. So to put on the portrait, you have to open up the hood there. Try to expose the slot as much as you can. And then, try to guide the peg there by kind of like putting your fingers underneath the hood there and just guiding the peg onto the slot just like so. And once you do that, then you could put on the hood and then adjust the hood to make it look good. Please do this before you take any pictures, because I'm telling you, you're not doing this statue any justice by taking pictures without adjusting the hood. And there you go. Looks pretty good. Alright guys, so let's begin this review by taking a closer look at the base. And like I mentioned before, this base looks amazing. I really love how the sculpt of the rock formation turned out. I really love the texture and the details on the rock formation. And also love the color tones of the lava. I really love the different shades of yellow, orange, and black on it. But overall, this is a beautiful looking base. Let's move on to the lightsaber holding hilt. You can see the details on the hilt itself. Really love the lightsaber blade igniting effect. I know some people are not a fan of it, but I am. And I really love the details on the skin and how disgusting it looks. I mean, look at that. Man, that looks really good. Alright, so let's check out Emperor Palpatine's outfit, starting off with the inner robe. And as you can see, the inner robes are sculpted and it looks great. I love the paint application and the different shades of gray on his inner robe. And I also love how his inner robes are flowing, which helps gives this statue a more badass, dynamic look. It almost looks like Emperor Palpatine is charging up his Force Lightning by gathering up all the Force around him to electrocute his victim. Alright, so let's talk about his mixed media cloak. I know a lot of people are not a fan of the mixed media robe because all the other Mythos statues are sculpted. And I can see their point. I can see why a lot of collectors wanted this piece to be fully sculpted. But I could also see why Sideshow went with a tailored cloak as opposed to a sculpted one. And that's because they want to prevent any QC issues or any breakages with this piece, which I'm totally fine with. I'd rather have a peace of mind rather than have a statue to continually arrive broken. But regardless, I still think the mixed media cloak looks great. But I kind of wish it was more weathered and damaged, just like the Mythos Vader. And if you really think about it, Darth Sidious is floating over hot lava and his outfit shouldn't be that clean. Anyways, besides that one minor gripe of mine, I still think that Sideshow did an amazing job with the tailoring and the materials used on his mixed media robe. I really love the internal wiring all over the robe. It's pretty easy to adjust, so you could really make this statue pop out by really playing around with the wiring all over this mixed media robe. Okay guys, so let's take a closer look at the portrait. And all I gotta say is that this has to be one of the best Emperor Palpatine portraits ever sculpted. I mean, take a look at it guys. It looks really good. I really love like the sculpted wrinkles, the disfigurement all over this portrait. Really love how the hair turned out. I love the paint application. Has like a mixture of like purple and silver. And yeah, I mean, look at it, guys. Looks really good. Love the sculpted teeth. It looks pretty rotten. I love the Sith eyes. I mean, overall, man, they really captured the likeness of Darth Sidious from one of my favorite movies, Star Wars movies of all time, and that is The Revenge of the Sith. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys how Mythos Emperor Palpatine, or should I say Mythos Darth Sidious, looked next to Mythos Vader. And all I gotta say is that these two look great together. They would have looked perfect next to each other if Sideshow weathered and damaged the lower part of Darth Sidious' outfit like they did with Darth Vader's. Then I would have said they looked perfect displayed next to each other. I know some people might say that the pose are too different to display next to each other because one is contemplating life and the other is about to destroy someone's life. But I still love how they can pair well next to each other and tell two different stories, and that's what I love about the Mythos line. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are in pairing these two together. Okay, so is this statue worth picking up if you own or don't own any of the Star Wars Mythos statues? Absolutely, without a doubt. I think that this statue is probably one of the most underrated Star Wars Mythos statues, and I can definitely see this piece being a rare Mythos piece to find in the aftermarket once it sells out. I think people who were on the fence about this statue were turned off by other collectors' comments about this piece, especially when some of those comments were comparing the statue's pose to Mary Poppins' pose. I mean, I can see where those collectors are coming from, but to be honest, it doesn't look like the Mary Poppins pose that they're comparing it to. Why? Is it because he has his feet together when he's levitating? If you think about it, most of the superheroes who can levitate have their feet together. Perfect example is Superman, Vision, and Magneto. Anyways, besides the controversial pose, the mixed media rope turned out great, and like I said earlier, they probably went with a mixed media rope to prevent any breakages or any other QC issues. The only gripe I had with this statue is the mixed media robe is not more weathered or more damaged like the Mythos Vader. Besides that, I think this statue turned out great, and this unboxing is probably my favorite unboxing out of the 3 Mythos statues that I unboxed recently. I found myself really loving this piece, and no matter how much hate the statue gets, I'm still gonna love it because this is definitely one of my favorite Star Wars pieces in my collection. Alright guys, so that wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Thanks for watching, and always remember to do what you love and love what you collect. Take care guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.